Hey guys, and welcome back to another week of that 6th Round Podcast. I am Kyle Everts.
And the Puerto Rican superstar.
We are the host of the show. Hey, Evelyn Romo couldn't be here this time around, but hey, it's 2017. What is good?
2017.
We are popping. We are back. We've been gone since November 28th or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
I
life
don't know.
just got in the way for all of us, really.
Man, it was a little crazy. I had some events that kind of held me up. You guys had some. Then I got hit with food poisoning. I'm still feeling the effects of that. We all had our own little family vacays. I mean, we wanted to try and get a podcast going before this last pay-per-view, December 30th, but we couldn't do that. But hey, now we're back. New year, new gear. We're starting to get it rolling.
We will be back regularly again.
Yeah. We're trying to get it back and popping, making sure we're on the mics for you guys. If you're hearing the little background noise right now, it's because we are established right now at Combat Club in Lantana, Florida. And right now that is the home of some of the UFC fighters. I mean, Gilbert Burns, Michael Johnson. You got a bunch of up-and-comer guys. Great group of guys down here. So this new home, newly built, has not officially been open yet, but will be sometime here in January. So make sure you guys come down and visit. We're having a lot of open mats. We're having a lot of open, I guess, striking, you would say.
Open striking classes.
Yeah.
Free lessons.
Actually going down in about 45 minutes is the free kickboxing seminar we're about to have here. So
we got Coach Sean Soriano teaching the kickboxing.
Yeah.
Henry Hoof kickboxing, actually.
Yeah, Henry Hoof was actually here the other day doing another show. So,
yeah, man. Teaching. He was teaching last class Thursday. He was teaching Thursday. Yes.
Yeah, nice. So we're doing a lot of things over here. A lot of world champions being built, being groomed, being processed right now, and getting ready. Hit the MMA scene. So we're gonna have exclusive content over here, and we're gonna try to get it popping for you guys. But yeah, so Combat Club right now, we got some guys out here sparring. We got Gilbert Burns over there sparring right now. But hey, 2017 is going to be sick. How did you spend your New Year's, Mikey?
Man, I went to sleep, man.
You went to sleep?
I went to a family party during the day.
Okay.
It ended around 7, and then I got home and I was knocked out, man.
Really? You didn't even?
No, man.
Wait, 7 in the morning or 7 at night?
No, at night.
Oh shit. So you didn't?
Yeah, if it was 7 in the morning, you'd be like, damn, you party like that. Nah, man, I didn't even want to go out like that.
Really?
Nah, man, I don't even like going out in New Year's anymore. I'm getting old.
Really? Man, 2016 must have humbled your ass, huh? Like, you was like, man, I don't even want to see what 2017 brings.
I know, like 2016, man, I think I partied until like 7 a.m.
Right?
This year I was like, man, I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to be around the drunks and the drunk drivers and stuff.
Nah, I feel you on that,
man. There's too many crazy folks out there, man. We could party another day and be safe.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't do nothing, crazy. I went to my girl's family's house and, Spanish New Year's, and, a lot of aguardiente and, nice pulled pork and a lot of rice, a lot of yuca and plantains.
All of them got drunk and doing the Ronda Rousey?
All of them got drunk and started doing the Ronda Rousey, bro. And little Ronda Rousey with machata in the background, right? Like, oh, man. Man, already what? 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes in, we're already doing the Ronda Rousey jokes?
Yeah.
Dude. But, man, that pay-per-view was sick as
Ronda
well.
next week, Combat Club.
Combat Club, yeah, for sure. Hey, check it out, yo.
Get your striking up.
Yep. You got to step your game up, girl. You can't be sticking with, I don't even want to mention his name right now because I forget it. The coach.
Yeah, Edmonds.
Oh, that's his name. I forgot. I thought it's he who should not be named.
Fuck that guy.
Yo, I just got a little vibe because from where I went to Harry Potter Land with my nephews, man. Yo, and shout out Universal. Yo, you need to get your food straight, yo. I just got over this huge food poisoning incident, all because of Universal Studios. All right, go to Harry Potter Land. I'm ecstatic, bro. I want to get my wand. I want to get accepted. I want to get the robe. I want to get in the zone. Like, oh, I'm encompassed in this Harry Potter Land. Like, oh shit.
He's pushing the 12-year-olds around. Like, get out, man. I want my wand.
Damn straight, bro. And I got the wand that's interactive, so it does the spells and the part. Yeah, I got that shit. But there's this truck out there. They were selling these shepherd pie baked potatoes. Sounds awesome. The smell was great. It was delicious. An hour before, I had a corn dog with everybody else who had a corn dog. When you're at a theme park, you eat corn dogs, So had a corn dog, hot sauce, of course. Ate that, that was delicious. But an hour later, I was hungry. Walked past this food truck. I was like, oh, shepherd's pie baked potato. That sounds bomb. And it was bomb, bro. It was so good. But like an hour later, I started burping it. And then like 2 hours after that, I started really burping it. And then we rode this dragon, we rode a dragon. Khaleesi! Harry Potter dragon ride, and that shit was dope. Like that was sick. Twisting, turning, all that good stuff. But when I got off of that, bro, ever since then, 24 hours of nonstop vomiting from then on out. I literally, from the time that we said 11 o'clock, the rides closed, and from like 9 to 11, I was throwing up. But then 11 o'clock on the way to the car, I probably threw up like 17 times, bro.
Oh, wow.
From walking to the park to the car, just every like 20, 50 steps. It was, I was like, when is it going to stop? I didn't think I ate that much or drank that much or anything. I didn't know when it was going to stop. It was so bad. It was so bad. But thank you, Universal Studios, for kind of ruining my little experience. And yeah, it was just horrible.
Did you get any butterbeer?
No, I couldn't. I was in line. Like I was like, man, I can't throw up. It was that when I wanted the butterbeer. It was when I was totally dehydrated because I already started throwing up.
Yeah.
And I was getting in line. I was like, man, if this is nasty, I'm gonna get so sick. So I didn't do it. But no, I didn't get no butterbeer. I'm really disappointed. And plus, there was no alcohol on it. I thought they had alcohol and non-alcohal butterbeer. I was like, why am I going to buy butterbeer? There's no alcohol in it.
He's like, I don't want to drink anything with beer in the title and not have alcohol.
Right? It's an oxymoron, man. Like, it's so no, you can't do that.
Kyle wants like a Corona with like a stick of butter in it.
Yeah, thank you. Is that so much to fucking ask? I'm serious, man. Like, I want to be the growing up at Harry Potter Land, getting frunk and waving my wand at other unsuspecting kids who think they can be Hermione and shit. And that sounded really weird if you didn't know I was at Harry Potter Land. I want to wave my wand at little kids who look like Harry Potter. But,
I wasn't even thinking that way.
Hey, I gotta cover my bases, bro. I gotta make sure no one comes at me. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, yo, you caught the UFC card, right?
Yeah, I caught it.
December 30th, before New Year's. You didn't pass out at 7 p.m.
Nah, man.
Nah. Where were you at?
Duffy's. We tried to go to Wild Wings and it was packed.
Really? Damn.
Everyone came out to see Ronda.
Really?
That parking lot at Duffy's, man, it was so packed, man. Like, the one on Jog and Boynton that we usually go to.
Yeah.
We can usually walk in there on fight night because it's like an older people shopping center.
Yeah.
Not that night, dude. We had like a 45-minute wait.
Oh, wow.
I got there like 8. Well, who got there? Akiba got there at 8:30 and got a table, and we had to wait 30 minutes,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn, I ended up going to L House on Boynton and Congress.
Did it look like the shopping center was open? With all the people there?
What do you mean?
Like, the Publix was closed, okay? It looked like Publix was open. That's how many cars were in the shopping center.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, it was like when I was showing up, they actually had like this old school car show at the L House. And so it was pretty dope because like right when we showed up, that was the end, and like Elvis was singing this like last song to like these convertible 1967 Chevys. Like it was kind of crazy looking.
Yeah.
But then after that, like everyone cleared out, and then the fight people came. So it was actually pretty easy for me to grab a chair. But as soon as I grabbed a chair, all the chairs were being grabbed. Yeah. So it was actually perfect timing. But yeah, that's where I checked out the fights. I went with a couple of my girls, co-workers. Went with my best bud Luis Morales. So he came over with his girl, and he had a few people there.
I didn't know you were in town, dude. I thought you were still in Orlando.
Oh no, I was back the previous night. I came back, and then I was in town, and I didn't even know if I was going to go out.
Yeah.
I didn't even drink. I had a closed soda limit. Bam. Telling you, man, that food poisoning was something fierce, bro.
Dude, I haven't been to Carolina. What? Carolina you went to?
Yeah.
Or regular house?
Carolina Ale House. Yeah, I dig it.
I love that place.
Yeah, it's not bad. I got the sliders this time, first time ever. It weren't bad. It reminded me of like a barbecue, like White Castle. Like it was different.
The only reason why I stick with Duffy's because like I can get like reserved table,
True that. I'm sure we could probably lock something down. I'm not gonna lie. I had Duffy's wings carry out last week.
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks ago, and that surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I've had wings at Duffy's before.
They're pretty good.
They got good wings, bro. Like, I like them better than Ale House, man. I dig it though. Shout out to Duffy's, holding it down with them wings. They competing.
That's funny. Like I like Carolina Ale House wings better though.
No, I think it was because like these were like breaded, but not breaded. It was different. Like I don't know what it is that it wasn't even me that ordered them. It was my girl, and I just started eating, and Yeah, it was good because I feel like at Ale House they're just like naked in sauce and cooked.
Yeah.
I feel like at Duffy's they're kind of not like
Oh.
overly breaded. They have like this little layer on them.
Dude, you gotta get
What?
like Carolina, because this is what me and Jamie do.
What?
Carolina, the breaded chicken wings with the buffalo sauce on it.
Okay.
They dip it in the buffalo sauce. That's really good.
Okay.
Coach Fred used to do that, man.
Really?
Yeah, because we and Jamie always get those.
Shit, that sounds
Like
good.
sweet buffalo, I think they call it, or honey buffalo, or some sauce like that.
Yeah. Man,
Really good.
you're making me hungry, bro. You already had me eat 2 tacos from this Mexican restaurant next door. That's got me starving, and now you have me thinking about freaking buffalo chicken wings and shit.
Oh well, let's get into the fights then, man. So we don't talk about tacos.
Ah, all right. Yo, so UFC, what was it? 208, 207,
207.
207, 208. Damn, yeah, 207. The return of Ronda Rousey. So
Yeah.
came back, a pretty good card. I had a couple parlays going on, so that was actually kind of nice. I landed one. That was good. I had Nico Price winning against Brandon Thatch. Brandon Thatch was a kid that, when he hit the scene, like, Nico Price is nicknamed the hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Brandon Thatch, when he first hit the scene probably like 2-3 years ago, everyone was thinking of him kind of like he's the next hybrid. Not that his nickname was a hybrid, but like he was the next big thing that was going to be coming out because he's young and skilled.
I never thought anything of him.
Really? Oh, he can't.
I picked the other guy.
Oh no, I picked Nico.
Yeah,
I did.
Nico.
But Brandon Thatch coming up, man, like he had a lot of good skills, but as soon as he lost like 2 or 3 in a row,
Yeah.
bro, and it just started tumbling down after that. It's a psyche, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what it is. And Nico knew that he was going to be the next up and comer, where Brandon Thatch was trying to still be the up and comer.
Yeah.
Yo, Brandon Thatch was like guarding the ground transition like a noob. Like it's like, bro, what are you doing? Are you not grappling at Muscle Farm? Because I'm pretty sure it's where he's at out there in Colorado.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? So Nico, shout out to him being able to hold it down. Ran through that. I also had Stun Gun Kim, in the in the parlay. He was fighting the.
Dang, who was he
Help me
fighting?
out, man. Help me out, bro.
He was a Strikeforce champion. Damn, I can't pronounce his name.
But-
Starts with an S.
Strauss?
Stephanie? No.
Oh, Tarak Saffiedine.
Yeah.
Damn. Brain fart. But I thought he did good. I thought he stayed a little bit more active. He kept coming forward in that fight.
It's funny. I picked Kim to win, but I thought he lost.
Really? Nah, man. I thought he was coming forward more. I thought he was being more aggressive. Maybe I didn't see the stats in that fight. Maybe Tarak landed a little more. I don't think so, but I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely taking that fight all the way for Stun Gun. And then what about that Neil Magny with Johnny Hendricks?
I thought Johnny Hendricks won.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought he won.
Nah, man.
But
like,
it wasn't like wasn't like one of those like he got robbed.
what were the two out of everything?
The only thing is,
what were the 2 most dangerous times during that fight?
the triangle from Neil.
And that was the 2 most dangerous. Like that was the closest either of them got to finishing that fight was during those transitions right there, when he got caught in that triangle.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
So Johnny wasn't that close to finishing.
He wasn't. He scored the takedowns, but he wasn't doing anything with them really.
It wasn't. So, but with Johnny, I think Johnny was doing enough to point score, the point win.
Yeah, that's what.
Right.
And it didn't go his way.
It totally didn't,
Yeah.
man. And he was willing to get kind of caught in those transitions, to be stuck there because he didn't feel like he was going to get caught. Don't get me wrong; those triangles were deep, and those elbows that he was getting on top of the head, they did not feel good, bro. So I don't know what he was being, doing, being lackadaisical in the guard like that. Being one in, one out, being cool with that. That was kind of dumb, but I don't think he did enough to really score on top. And then Neil did the most damage. He's the one that had the closest time of finishing in that fight. So I definitely thought Neil, took that, and that was my parlay. Boom, 3 in a row.
Dude, you know what messed me up?
What's that?
Was that first fight, Tim Means and Cowboy?
Oh, yeah.
No, DQ.
Yeah, that was part of my parlay too, but it gets pushed whenever shit like that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had Tim Means. I can't believe that he stopped. Do you think it really hurt him?
I think he was milking it, man.
Right? Like, so you mean I still get the show,
Yeah.
and I don't get an L?
Yeah.
Let me just rest on this real quick. But
I think he was milking it.
I feel you, man. And then
Because he does cheap stuff like that, man.
what?
Cowboy does cheap stuff like that.
Oh, he
Oliveira,
does.
Cowboy Oliveira.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, yeah, you gotta explain a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, you know, pretend to get hit when he didn't or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's always trying to pull some type of card to get
What's the
him an
new
edge.
rule for the ground, like, down opponents?
Oh, that if it looks like it's initially that they're doing it for the rule, then whatever. And also it's 3 points. What was the rule?
I think it's 3 points. Do they count?
I don't think it's fingers. I think it has to be a forearm or something, or a hand, or palm.
Oh, do they count like the knee being down?
Yes.
Okay, as like knee.
Yeah, because foot and knee, that's 2. That's 2 points.
So okay, yeah, he had 3 points down then.
Yeah, that's what it is. It can't be fingers anymore. It has to be the palm. Because otherwise you're playing a game, bro. They're trying to pull you up and hit you, and you're trying to get down, get that DQ.
Yeah.
It's something that needs to be eliminated in MMA, which is why they changed the rule.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gilbert Burns looking nasty out there. Boom, nice mitt work. Bam. But yeah, that was a good fight. But what was another fight before we get in that TJ Dillashaw? I can't.
Ooh man, I'm trying to remember.
I was running back and forth. That was the ones I was really looking at.
That was a good fight.
Oh, there was a bunch of up-and-comers.
Yeah.
I know that because on the way over here, I was trying to think about the card, and the card wasn't a lot until the last 3.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, those fights we just mentioned, just because we kind of know the guys and stuff like that, but for the casual fan watching, it wasn't really too extreme of a card. It was all being sold on Ronda Rousey's return.
The leg lock that TJ did.
Oh, the cat slicer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was sick,
going through the truck and then diving for that. Yeah, man.
I was like, what the hell's happening here?
Oh, but I knew Lineker wasn't going to tap that shit though. But that was crazy. That was crazy, man. I love it. That quick little transition. He didn't know what the fuck was about to happen.
Yeah. Very good. I like that fight.
Oh, that was tough, and I love how TJ's movement and feints and the way he was able to work the angles really nullified Lineker's offense.
Yeah.
You know, Lineker's known as attacking the body and coming fierce, like a miniature Mike Tyson. You know? Just coming in, wham and banging. Like, Lineker doesn't really have a jab. He doesn't really have a straight because as soon as he starts throwing, he gets square, and then both of his hands become straights. Yeah. You know, it's just bomb, power shots, you know? So TJ did
he was landing some good body shots though.
Oh, especially towards the end in that third round, I was starting to get worried. I was like, "Oh, TJ's going to get caught," because he started getting rocked in the body, and they start getting slow on exiting those angles. Yeah, I was like, "Dude, TJ's going to get caught."
I saw that too. Yeah, I was like, "He's going to get caught."
Right, and the last 30 seconds, TJ was just trying to stay away. He's like, "I got the W."
He's like, "I gotta just survive."
Yeah, damn straight. TJ did a really good job that fight, mixing up his striking, his angles, and also getting that takedown as well. Yeah. That was the one thing that definitely kept Lineker guessing, bro. It's because his timing was kind of, I don't know, GSPS, I guess, because you don't know when he's...
I did see it. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, every time I thought he was going to jab and shoot, that it was something different. But one combination that I'm actually getting really tired of TJ throwing is that left, or that straight right, that left jab and transitioning to that left head kick. I don't know if he just fell in love with that within the Bang Muay Thai system, or that's just something that they feel like they're going to land a lot because of transitioning between the stances, because the straight jab, step, and left, But he throws it a lot. He threw it a lot in his last fight with Dominic Cruz. Yeah. And he threw it a lot in the previous fight too. And I'm not really seeing it land. And in all honesty, when he threw the first combo with that, I saw it coming because I've seen him throw it so many times. So I don't know. I'm just saying that's actually bothering me. Yeah. That he keeps throwing it like that.
What do you think's next for TJ?
Oh, TJ is going to have to be the Cody Garbrandt. Cody leading into the next fight, man. Yeah. I want to see what Lineker does. Lineker is still a game dude. You're talking about a guy who beat Dotson, even though I think Dotson won. This guy's just a game dude. When you got these guys that have their quick feet, able to work around him, Lineker needs someone that stays in the pocket and is willing to exchange with him at all times. Otherwise, he's going to get stagnant. He's going to get, kind of like paralysis by analysis in a sense, because he's waiting for them to get close enough to throw, and so he's not throwing.
Yeah.
So that's just something that's going to be a little bit tough moving forward with Dotson, especially since people are starting to see the game plan, the blueprint, as you will, to be able to defeat him. So they'll be establishing that way more often going forward. But Lineker is going to have a tough road going forward, trying to find that the belt chase again.
Yeah.
But with TJ, I think going into the next fight, which is Cody No Love and versus Dominic Cruz, which was a phenomenal fight. I actually want to hear you talk about it first, in a sense, because I thought it was a little bit different. But the way that they can sell the TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt No Love, because former alpha male and this and that, and then Cody moving away, they train together. That's the big X factor. Knowing how each other, fights and the angles that they like to use, and also the way. What did you think about the Dominic? Well, you asked me what's next for TJ. What do you think is next for TJ?
It's a toss-up, man. Like, he might get a title shot, but you never know. They just, Dominic.
What, rematch with Dominic?
He's defended that title for so long. You can't like not justify him getting a rematch. You know what I mean? Like an immediate rematch.
But then TJ would argue, then why didn't I get the rematch?
No one likes you, TJ. You're a fucking snake.
Snake in the grass, bro.
You fucking snake.
But nah, then what? You're thinking Dominic Cruz rematch then with TJ?
Yeah.
And then that would be like the title?
Yeah.
Title eliminator? Well, then who?
Those three people will be fighting.
Then who would Cody fight?
I don't know, man. Maybe he want to fight Aldo or something,
Nah, because Cody. No, you're talking nonsense. Because Aldo's moving up to fight. What's his name?
Man, Aldo ain't fighting no one at 155.
He's fighting Khabib.
He ain't fighting no Khabib. He ain't fighting no McGregor. He ain't fighting no Ferguson. He ain't fighting nobody.
Man.
At no 155.
Bro, why you hating on Aldo right now, bro?
I'm not hating on Aldo. They're just not gonna give it to him.
I don't know. I heard today, bro, through the wire. I got my ears to the wire, bro. That Aldo is gonna be going up to face Khabib in interim belt because Ferguson's not getting the fight.
Like interim belts.
Yeah, well, with the new WME group and the company that owns it, which happens to be the company that agents are for Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
With the media and shit obligations that she was able to get off, it's kind of bullshit, but. They're all about the belts. They paid $4 billion for the company, bro.
Yeah.
Like they need something to be able to sell the pay-per-views. So if there's not a belt on the line, then they know it's gonna be a tough sell for the pay-per-views. Which, they're trying to sell to the casual fan, and they're also trying to be able to sell it to the casual fan because belts are shiny to catch your attention. You're gonna turn your head for it and be like, oh wait, isn't there a belt someplace on the line this weekend? Like, is it WSOF? Like, he told me this.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it, But casual fans are going to be like, oh, I heard the belt's on the line. Like, who's fighting? And that'll be the talk of the barbershop. That'll be the talk of the bar, Like,
yeah, man.
the belt. But I don't think... I don't know. I think everybody in the know knows that's not, like, the real... Oh, you good, bro? That's, like, the real... title holder and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because, Conor McGregor just got the damn belt,
Yeah.
And then how you going to take the belt away from him and then try to have the interim?
Check it out. Like, did you hear Dana White be like,
what?
He said he was gonna take 10 months off. He's not even in the plans anymore, Conor.
He's not even in the plans anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Connor's got the.
That's what Dana White said.
Well, he's just saying that.
I know he just said it, but I'm like, really?
But he's not in the plans because what else is there for him to do right now? You know what I'm saying? Because who else is the star? There's only Conor McGregor. John Jones is out. Ronda Rousey just got knocked out for the second time.
Yeah.
What? How long was the first? Well, it was like 2 minutes in the first fight, right? That Holly Holm fight.
It was she made it the second round.
Did she?
Yeah. Remember her coach was like, "You waited to fight. You waited to fight."
Oh yeah.
You're doing good.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But sorry about that, guys. Open the door. People starting to show up.
Yeah, man. You're hearing the bags getting hit, man.
Getting broke in. But But yeah, where were we? I'm sorry. Where did I go? Where did I come from? Where did I get started?
About this, he's a star.
Oh yeah, nobody else. Ronda Rousey got knocked out twice. John Jones is gone. Brock Lesnar is gone. Got tested and popped.
Yeah.
I mean, multiple guys are gone right now. Jose Aldo got beat by the guy who's gone now.
And Aldo was never like a draw anyway.
No, he never was. And so what they're trying to do now is put something shiny up there and try to draw the views.
Yeah.
You know. And I don't know what's up with the Tony Ferguson shit, bro. Like that's a little crazy. You see where Khabib is offering him like $200,000 to fight?
He's like, but the UFC should offer me that money, not you.
Yeah.
It's not your job to do it.
Yeah, right. But how the fuck does Khabib have $200,000? Well, probably like the Russian mafia and shit.
We ain't talking about that shit.
Trying to draw.
We don't care how you have your money, Khabib.
Yeah, right. Like he's out there wrestling bears naked in oil and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, never mind. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the Cody Garbrandt and Dominic Cruz. Get back on that. Great fight. But tell me your ideas about the fight, bro. Tell me.
Dude, that fight was
Do you
amazing.
believe with the decision? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
He kicked the... I don't remember the score.
49, 46, 48, 47, 48, 47.
I don't believe the 48-47s at all.
Okay.
I think Dominic maybe first round. The first round was a toss-up to me.
Okay.
And then the rest was downhill from
I had
there.
1-2 Cruz.
Yeah.
2 was the toss-up for me. I thought it was close, but I gave it to Cruz. I got 3 Cody, 4 10-8 Cody, and then 5 Cruz.
Yeah.
So I had a draw, and the belt stays with the champ.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
I've only saw one round.
And in all honesty, I was nervous that it was going to be a 10-7 third round.
Yeah, with all the knockdowns.
Yeah, with all the knockdowns. And I was like, I think that's how Cody just won it. I was like, it depends on the Froggy. I absolutely did not think Cody won at 49-46.
Yeah, I thought he won 49-46.
You thought he won 49-46? You're crazy.
All day. Show love for no love.
Bro, in the beginning.
All during this whole year in the podcast, man, I'm just preaching about Cody, no love. And you guys just be hating on him.
Yo, bro, like, just as. All right.
And he came in that fight showing a skill set he hasn't shown.
What's that?
Just like his head movement and evasiveness. Because
he was a boxer.
But he hasn't shown that because all the other fights he's been just destroying people in like a minute. You know, the first round. You know what I mean? So he actually got to show his whole toolbox for first fight in his like UFC career.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty cool to see.
Yeah. All right, but nah, man. I thought Cruz got that first. I thought Cruz started to get caught a couple times in the second, but he caught Cody, wobbled him a little bit in the second as well. Cody had to reset. All right, and that third round, that's when he first got dropped. It was like, but it was still a competitive fight. But you know, Cody definitely won that third round. In the fourth round, he started. Dominic was a little phased, a little tweaked in the head because he got rocked in that third a little bit.
Which round did he get the headbutt on?
I believe it was the fourth round.
Okay.
All right, and then he got dropped a few times in that fourth round too, and it wasn't able to really, like, his timing was off and his footwork speed wasn't there, and every time he did those false starts and those feints and everything, Cody was just sitting on it. And excuse me, when Cody, like that one time that the meme's going around where fucking Dominic Cruz threw like 6 shots and Cody.
Yeah.
Cody did that to Dom too a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, opposite, like Dominic juke, jive, and dip, dodge, and dive, away from the, Cody No Love. So he had his own little highlights too. And what's up, bro? He had his own little highlights that everyone started waving at us through the glass. And all he did was timed and sat in the pocket because he knows that Dominic throws bunches of punches in bunches. Meaning that he's going to throw a bunch of static in front of your face, whether it's false starts, feints, or whatever, and then punches are going to come behind it, and then he's going to have a bunch more stuff falling out on his way out. All right, so he was able to time that gap sequence of, all right, I'm going to miss the first 1, 2 kick, and then he's going to do like 4 different other strikes, and that's when I'm going to dot, 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 and then boom, 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 explode, because that's when Dominic resets. He did a good job of timing those. So I don't know. Like, for example, like what you're saying now, like the way that he showed his whole toolbox, bro, I think that's going to be the writings on the wall for TJ Dillashaw. I think TJ Dillashaw is going to mop him now, unless, Cody catches him, I guess. But
Cody has more power.
I mean,
another thing, I forgot what I was gonna say.
how about you listen to what I said and come back?
No, dude, about that one fight with Cody though. Yeah, I'm trying to word it. Sorry, guys. Go on. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that means there's the writings on the wall for TJ, because now that we've seen this toolbox, they're gonna see what Cody did in the fight with Cruz and be able to respond adequately to it. Like, oh, he dodged and dipped here, and that's when he threw. So he's gonna plant his feet here. I'm gonna turn the corner here, and I'm gonna attack from this angle. And I think that's gonna be a good source, to be able to tap into for TJ's by watching Dominic Cruz's fight with No Love.
Okay, now I remember what I was gonna say with Dominic. A lot of I noticed a lot of Dominic fights. The first round, he never really dominates. It's always like
it's a fill out process.
Yes, and then he gets your timing, and then he just goes to town on you.
Yeah,
that didn't happen in this fight.
Well, because Cody was sitting.
Yeah,
he didn't care about the starts and the feints and stuff like that. He was like, I'm waiting for you to you throw at me because I'm gonna be here after that third punch, and that's when I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, that's what he was. That was like a really good game plan on Cody's part. I totally noticed that.
And it was because of that, like, looking at the Dominic Cruz and TJ Dillashaw fight, was it because they were both dancing that they couldn't hit each other?
Yeah.
Like, they were both missing and both not getting a good timing and both not fighting, So, are you taking the class?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the class.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so what do you think's next for Dominic then? TJ Dillashaw?
Either that or Cody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rematch?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, you can't, if they gave him a rematch, you can't be like, oh, he doesn't deserve it. He does. I think both of those guys deserve a rematch, or a title fight for their next fight.
You think Cody's the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the truth.
All right. Yo, what about this Ronda Rousey comeback? She came back and then got put back.
Put back hard.
Put back hard.
Oh my goodness, man.
Damn.
I don't even know what's up with it. I'm a Ronda fan. I mean, I make some jokes, whatnot, but I'm a Ronda fan, and her only problem is her coach.
I think that's the biggest deal. When I saw it and I was watching it, and one, I felt like she was super nervous. I felt like she was so nervous.
Think so too.
And when the fight started and she just kept trying to bounce on her toes,
yeah.
I'm like, no, girl, no. Like, yo, I get dancing. There's dancing, and kind of get it, but her just bouncing like a rabbit. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Like nervous jittery.
Yeah, and both her feet are off the ground. What if Amanda jumped in then with both her feet are off the ground? You have no base.
Yeah.
So I hit you and you're flipping, Nah, she was all nervous, and man, she looked like she never sparred a day in her life.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of stance she's trying to do, where she protects herself with that left elbow up high to try to block that overhand right. I think that's so to cover the punch and then clinch underneath, But you can't strike like that. You can't be offensive with that jab. You can't have somebody that's just doing like that. Look how close Amanda Nunes can get in. And Amanda Nunes got tree trunks for arms.
Yeah.
Like, elephant trunks. I'm sorry, I'm burping this freaking Mexican food right now. That's crazy. But I'm going to get some more, though, when I leave.
It's delicious.
Oh, tacos al pastor. Let's go. Gracias.
Well, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's something, I don't want to say it's her head, because she does have that she has the mentality of a champion. Like, that type of, you know what I mean? But, I think it's just her coach putting all that garbage in her head, dude.
Do you think her coach let her spar people? Because it didn't look like she sparred, and it didn't look like she ever took a hit in the face.
It looked like she digressed.
Looked like she definitely digressed. It looked like she was a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
She looked like the stage was too big for her, especially when she ate that first jab, and she goes, "Oh shit, I'm gonna fight." And she started bouncing real quick again, and then she got hit with a 1-2, and she was rocked.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you were already in a fight before those punches came.
Yeah.
And
Oh my goodness, man.
literally, it didn't look like no head movement, bro.
No
head
movement.
movement.
Oh, dude, she took every one of those punches.
Straight to the face, bro. No feigning, no whatever. It was like she was lost and didn't know what to do. It was like she was waiting for something to happen so she could respond.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like nothing was happening, nothing's happening. Like in the way that she like, and her feet started getting closer together, and the way that she like tried to like grab her and kind of pull her in and get that toss and everything, like that shit's just crazy. And I don't know, man. Like I don't think we will see another Ronda Rousey performance like this ever again.
I hope she fights one more time. Like a tune-up fight.
Tune-up fight, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm out. I'm gone."
Just so she can get it on, man.
I feel you.
Cause I think she needs to go out on top. I think she has what it takes. Well, once she gets a good training, dude, like once she gets good training and she puts that Olympic mentality to her training, she's gonna be good.
Yeah. Especially, I think that she needs to drop the striking. Still work on it. Don't get me wrong. Still work on it.
Yeah.
Bro, wrestling and judo.
Yeah.
2 times a day, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this for 6 months, and then we're gonna go to one time a day, and then we're gonna add in some striking on top of that. But we're gonna get you used to takedown. We're gonna get you used to tosses. We're gonna get you used to double legs, single legs.
Yeah.
You know, fuck, you gotta learn to catch wrestling, girl.
Yeah, like some wrestling would have helped her.
Thank you, bro. I mean, it's not like anybody doesn't do this. You know, like look at Damian Maia. Like he tried to box for a little bit, got his ass whooped. Now he's taking people down, and he's on like 7-fight win streak, just owning dudes.
Not taking any hits.
Yeah, taking 7 punches in 3 fights.
Yeah.
Serious? That's stupid, ridiculous. So it's not like any
I took
of
7
these
punches
fighters.
this week.
It's not like any of these fighters can't do it, you know. So I don't know. Like, what do you think is going to happen moving forward with Amanda Nunes? Because Amanda Nunes looked tough. Amanda Nunes, well, I don't know. How can you say she looked tough? Because she literally punched a standing still punching bag.
That is a good point. I mean,
you know,
but,
like
she's
those little like dudes that stand up and you hit and they fall back for the little kids.
I'm using the Misha Tate performance to like show how much of a badass she is.
Yeah, just totally annihilated her, killed her. Shit.
I mean, who's up for the title for that division? Like, I don't think she's up. I think she needs a one to fight, but Kat Zingano has beat her.
Yeah, and fucking Amanda Nunes blocked Kat Zingano on Twitter and Instagram and shit. Because Kat's already started calling her out and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They could go that route just because of the, Kat and Nunes too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That could be good.
They could go that route.
What was Kat's last fight?
Dude, man, I'm trying to think. I think she lost.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking too. I don't think there's too many girls coming off wins that were on a win streak prior. I don't think so.
The chick that beat Holly Holmes, Bullet, what's her?
Valentine?
Yeah.
That could be, but Holly Holm is going for the 145-pound title. You know, so.
Yeah, you don't have to win to get a title shot. Just to let you know.
True, especially with the new WME.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know.
Because Holly Holm's on a 2-fight losing streak, right?
Yeah, true, but she's undefeated at 45.
Yeah, she's undefeated at 1
You know, so that's one way to look at it. But
then we got the Cyborg problems.
Yes, but Cyborg just fucking failed USADA testing.
Yeah.
You know, which is.
I think she might get out of it somehow.
Somehow. But apparently, like, did you see where Mike Dolce called this months ago, and he even called the drug that she would get busted for? It's because that drug is what's active inside that birth control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's why it was a bullshit thing that nutrition guy was trying to get her to use as a diuretic, because it clearly states in USADA and WADA and all that this is a banned substance. And regardless of what it is, it's just because she's a chick, it's kind of like a gray area.
Yeah.
But if you're an athlete, you know the rules. You know you should be reading all these products that you're ingesting.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a gray area, and if she does get off, I think they're going to close that gray area.
Yeah.
You know, like they're going to be like, all right, if you're going birth control, you're going to use this prescription that doesn't have this stuff, you know. So, I mean, it's crazy. And she's a dumbass, too. And Joe Rogan mentioned it the other day that, how are you going to decline the 145-pound title fight, right, that on, like, an 8-week notice, if you can make it, decline it, and then go deadlift 405 pounds for reps and post it on your Instagram account. Like, no, honey, you're not sick. You know all that shit. Like, come on. Yeah, you trying to get in on this?
A little later. I mean, I do, but let's finish, man. We gotta do our show, man.
Okay.
No, I'm just looking at the crowd, man. There's a good crowd in here, man.
Yeah, there's probably a good, what, 2, 4, 6,
like 30
about,
people?
Yeah, 30, 35 people in there right now on the mats. And officially, the class hasn't. Oh, no, class started 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, class started. And you know what's cool about, like, doing a class over here? Like, there's UFC fighters in that class.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And, you know, they're sparring with normal people.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can come off the streets and, you know, you could spar with someone like a superstar.
And spar, as in they'll take care of you. It's not going to be a battle. They're going to show you some things.
Or learn some, punch the mitts and stuff. Hit the pads. That's what I meant.
Like right now, they're doing drills, back and forth partner drills, hitting the mitts that they're using with their own gloves. So it's nothing crazy. It's simulated sparring. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, so nothing too crazy. People get to enjoy it.
I mean, like, you know, look at the knowledge on Coach Ariano over here. Just going around and just filling in the little details for these guys, man.
UFC hires former WWE commentator Todd Grisham to replace Mike Goldberg.
Wow.
I don't even know who that is.
I am familiar with him.
Yeah?
And he's on ESPN.
Really?
Yes, he's on ESPN right now.
Huh.
That's a good choice.
Huh. That might be interesting.
It's a good choice. What was it? Goldberg, he's got too much hype, man. Like, he's cool, but he gets too excited. And Todd, what's his name? Grisham.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on wrestling in, like, I don't know how many years. I think it's been a while, maybe like 5-10 years. But anyway, he can hype up the fight, but he doesn't get overexcited. Like,
Okay.
he's got the good level.
Okay.
And I kind of actually dig that. I'm kind of happy for him now.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do good.
I think he'll be good with Joe.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that. You know what? I think he can do good. I really do, because he goes with those overboard personalities in the wrestling world, so he knows how to work with it.
Yeah.
You know, like Jarrett King Lawler, and Jim Ross. You know what I mean? All those guys. So I think he can adjust.
Yeah, I think it might be cool.
Yeah.
Being used to the WWE antics and all that good shit might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I could dig it. I mean, UFC needs a little bit more color, if that is the right word to use. You know?
And I don't know, Goldberg messes up a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Goldberg. Joe Rogan made Goldberg shine.
Yeah.
You know, like they were a good team together, but it's like, hey, it's Goldie.
Yeah.
You know, it's Goldie.
That's it.
For sure, man. But Amanda Nunes going forward, I don't know who they're going to be able to get the fight for her right now, but she's going to be on a tear. I think she's going to reign that division for at least another 2 fights. The other girls are going to play catch up, but her making $200,000 and Ronda Rousey making $3 million disclosed.
Oh shit!
It's a little crazy, you know. And she's the champ. You know, this whole marketing campaign was all for Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
You know, this whole WME crowd, it was all Ronda Rousey crowd. And the reason why the Ronda Rousey fan isn't necessarily a UFC fan. You know, so they were trying to make this movie. They were trying to make this story and hoping that it would land. And, you know, because Nunes doesn't do the story. You know, there isn't any bigger picture with her. You know, nothing. There isn't a canvas that you can paint as you will, because with the Ronda Rousey story, you can paint it in so many different ways. You know, the comeback, the bad girl's back, can the princess shine again, or you know, you can twist it.
Believe it or not, you can't take it away from her, because technically she's still the most dominant women's champion
ever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But she's also the most dominated chick to get dominated. Because literally all of Ronda Rousey's fights are 100% finishes.
Yeah.
All of them. She either gets finished or she finishes them.
Yeah.
You know, so, hey, I'll take it. I dig that legacy.
Yeah.
100% finish rate. So, I'm down for that.
Dude, man, I'm still like, I don't know about that fight, man.
It was still crazy,
I just wanted to see something, like some type of improvement from Ronda, and like just something, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have loved to see like the old like throw you armbar. I'd love to see that, but I want to see a little bit of her fight. You know what I mean? Like I would love to see like the judo throw armbar, Amanda escape, and then she was on him. You know what I mean?
Right? Like
you
you saw the glimpses of the two arts that they had.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just like Amanda comes in, punches a punching bag, and wins a fight. You know what I mean?
Dude, just when Ronda Rousey's back gets on the cage and her feet are literally not even a foot apart, and she's just kind of reaching for Amanda, like, oh, dude, that vision's just been in my head. And literally, there's been like 3 times I look at my girl this past week, and I've been like, Ronda Rousey. And she's like, oh my God, right? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man. You should see the people in the restaurant, dude. They were like in shock.
Right? Man, same at Ale House, bro. Man, I just black dude right there being like, man, I just lost money, and my homeboy just told me, like, this girl gonna get her ass whooped. And I should have believed her, man. I won $20 off my waiter. Yeah. He wanted to get Ronda Rousey, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go Amanda Nunes. Boom. So I called it on that one.
Because that factor was like the Holly Holm fight just a bad day?
Kinda. You'd think that because there was aggression coming forward, so Holly had to do it backing up.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know, this time Ronda met her in the middle, and Ronda got lit up in the middle and pushed back.
Yeah.
You know, before Ronda was coming forward and got lit up, you know? This time she was backpedaling.
Yeah,
But hey, yo, what a way to end 2016, my brother.
Yeah,
what a way. Damn. Hey, I'm hoping UFC, this year is able to blow up. I hope MMA as a whole is able to, I guess, grow a little bit more. I hope the fighters can prosper a little bit more. I hope we're smarter in our decisions, the way we market ourselves, the way we develop younger fighters, the way our coaches look at us, the way, the whole landscape looks at us, We're a product, and we're tired of getting abused, so.
Yo, do you see that tweet from Rise?
Oh, we give away money, cruises, watches,
trophies, and what was the other?
What do you get the other place? 10%?
It's like you get no promotion and $100,000 or something like that. I forgot what it was. It was pretty funny though. Yeah. I was like, those shots were fired, man.
Mm-hmm. Man, but Rising could be all right. But yo, they just like what Danny said, the owner of the Combat Club. Yo, that Gabby Garcia versus the old 60-year-old wrestler.
Yeah,
that set MMA back 5 years.
Yeah, that's it. That was uncalled for. I don't even know why she took that. Like, you want to take
it
fights,
makes it look bad. But who else is she going to fight and get paid?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So I feel you. And plus, Japan or whatever's been known to doing that kind of stuff. But yo, what about Crow Cop? I'll listen on this note. Crow Cop, what, 2-day tournament, 3-day tournament, knocked out everybody?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Crow Cop. 42 laying heads off of people.
Yeah, man.
Slaying.
Destroyed like King Mo.
Yeah, King Mo. That was crazy. What happened to King Mo? What, he got with the Money Mayweather and he thought he could be a boxer now instead of like the Olympic wrestler he was? Or
I don't know, man.
I don't get it.
I think Crow Cop just caught him though. I mean, Crow Cop is Crow Cop. So
yeah, Crow Cop's Crow Cop.
I'm not knocking his King Mo's ability that night. I think it was just the shot from Crow Cop. He just couldn't take it.
I feel you. But Crow Cop's a beast. Crow Cop looks shredded. Crow Cop looks like he's on some type of horse hormone right now. Yeah. But hey, that's what they want you to do overseas, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of down for it. Hey, WME, take a hint.
We have the steroid leagues.
Hey, let's do it. Shit. Hey, let's get a 300 or over division.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everybody knows they signed the waiver.
Yep.
You signed it. Going to the Lions then, baby.
Yeah, man.
But all right, guys, we got the boxing class going on right now. We're gonna try to get in and get some punches in our face. So, hey, thank you again I hope you guys are still listening. I know we've been gone for a minute, but listen, while I was gone, Kyle got the webpage up and running, baby. So, hey, check out 6roundpodcast.com, the6round.com, or the 6roundmmapodcast.com. It will all take you to the same website. You can find all of our videos over the past year, find all of our pictures that we've done over the past year. You can find all the episodes that we've done. So, I mean, everything. If you want to get in contact with us, holla at us on there. Every page on our website links you to our YouTube, links you to our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. I mean, everything. The webpage is awesome, so make sure you check it out. Everything is on there, one click away. So If you're using your phone, it might look a little basic, but there's a menu button on your phone. So hit the menu, and it takes you anywhere you want to go when you go to the menu button. So
slowly we'll make it better and better every day.
Yeah, making it better and better every day.
But
you
it's
know,
there for you.
Yeah, damn straight. And we're trying to get it back on the scene, trying to get a little bit new chemistry, some new blood flowing in, and try to make it happen for you guys. We love doing this. We love being here, and I missed y'all.
Yeah, man, I miss everyone, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I've been reading those texts and those tweets and Instagram. Man, we're here for you guys.
Right? And show.
We're gonna start getting back to regular,
Damn straight. And PR is gonna start getting back on his memes that he did. He just had one go viral last week, so that was dope.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was dope. Yo, thousands and thousands of likes. That was awesome.
And everyone's sharing it too, man.
Yeah, right. Not giving you credit.
Not giving me credit, man.
I'm glad there was that watermark though, so everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm like, did Nick Diaz managers share this and not say anything about me?
You gotta get credit.
All you have to do is repost it or just put your name, whatever, man.
Right? Just hit the repost button, man.
I know, man.
Don't crop us out. We deserve some love. But all right, guys, that was back. That was it. We were back for another week of that 6 Round MMA podcast. Make sure you follow us at 6 Round Podcast on all social media platforms. Yo, if you want that sticker that you see all the pros be holding up and you see it all in our pictures, the 6 Round MMA Podcast official sticker that can go on your car, your billboard, whatever, we sell that at the 6roundpodcast.com shop. So go in, dive in, holler at us, donate, show us some love. And what's popping, Porter?
Yo, I'm gonna open the door right now, real quick, so they can hear what's popping in this gym, man.
Well, what's that? Okay.
The DJ and stuff, man. Give me 10 seconds.
All right, cool. Hey, so you're gonna open up that door, and we're just gonna lead out with that. All right. So, hey guys, that was the 6 Round MMA Podcast. We gone.